All right, Coach, we are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between our visitors and the Columbus Aviators. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Set, hut. 15 lining, 15 lining.
Check 9, check 9.
3.
Now Jackson on first down. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Under crunch, under crunch, under crunch. Check.
To throw is Jackson. Throwing again. The completion to Riddick. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. Now they go screen. It's complete. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. A huge play there on the screen pass, and even 40 yards. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. Does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 times. 3 down. Rush in.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
I got him.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
It's now 3rd and 8.
Set. 10. Lobo. Blue draw. Coco. Double tight.
4 down.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He finds Riddick complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Bravo. Ball trot.
That is right. 4 down. Check. 4 down. Check 13. Shift.
Haywood.
Jackson from the shotgun. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
So after the loss of down, they'll come up here with a 2nd and goal.
Tight. Watch left. 3 down.
Delta.
Check 4.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal, would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
He's going to run Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready?
56, Mike, 56.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
Set, go.
Switch. Check 31, check 31.
Hey, Delta. Shoot.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
That's what I'm
If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away
Check
from what
23,
worked.
check 23.
That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, it usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here.
It's a loss of a
4
yard.
down.
And it's
Shit.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
4th down.
Ready,
So
break.
in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to
61,
go for
match
this
box,
thing. We'll
light,
see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Hey, high 7.
It's a gain of 2.
Get it.
Back to throw. Tracy. Got a man. It's complete. Williams. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball is tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Check 3.
Tight dog.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal.
Ready up.
55, Mike, 55.
22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber. Ready.
And And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
There we go, there we go.
A 5-yard touchdown. And the Vikings have taken the lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
There we go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be...
That's caught inside the 20. A big play there. 59 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
On first down, Porter. He will push his way down to about the 14. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Get there.
It's a gain of 6, moves them to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Now here's a whistle as flags come in. And we'll check out the call. And a manageable 3rd down becomes a lot less manageable. 3rd and 7 after the false start.
Hey, check. 3 down. Zoom.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Finds his tight end Ingram. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the first down. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Get ready.
Their own 25-yard line.
Ready?
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Tracy. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Now they try the right side here. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Ready?
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Tight end right. Hey, boys, we got 4 down.
5.
Operating from the gun. Tracy, flush to his right. He's got the tight end, Sternberger. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits, and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments and doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Right there, 56.
Pilot, 60 now.
He'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Touchdown. You got juke, son.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Tracy. And, it'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away. And that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. If that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 7, Jackson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player, but he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow.
Good work, boys. Let's go.
What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. They'll try and run it on 1st and goal. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
Gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Third and goal, Jackson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
And this is one of those bang-bang plays, Charles. Did the knee hit first or did the ball come out first?
This is where you need that 20/20 eyesight, don't you, Brandon? You've got to see which one happened first. If the knee hit the ground, then they will keep possession.
It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to be taken down here at about the 10. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. They're going to try and throw. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for. And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right at the 10-yard line.
Turnover on downs.
Okay, ready. He's crashing. Blue draw, Cochran. Checking crash. Hold up. Put it right.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Right stone. Bravo. Tight right. Go. We got 3. We got 3. 3 down.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Tyree Jackson, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And his guys are going to retake the lead. And maybe that was just a case of completely overlooking the guy holding the football.
It certainly felt like it, didn't it? Because on my checklist, okay, as a defender,
QB's last.
running back, fullback, heck, jet sweeps nowadays. Before you even get to thinking about the quarterback might actually keep it.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go now.
Here are the Vikings now to
Gator.
start their next drive.
Protein
And last time
scoop.
this unit was
Hey,
out here,
Wahoo.
costly
Shoot.
turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can
6-6.
recoup
Pull it
and
high.
recover. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Deep rip. Deep rip.
Now a handoff here to his running back. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
They don't want it. Keep playing hard, fellas, all day. Woo! Let's get it.
On the
A
ready.
reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Pass hauled in by the 6'4" tight end Sternberger. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory.
Let's go.
It's a big one there for the Vikings. 48 yards.
First down, Toronto.
Here we go.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
And bring it.
Hit it.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Check 56.
Let's go.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he's brought down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They come out here in the eye. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so
Recon,
far, they've
132
come up
fighter.
empty on. They look to reverse that trend on set. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Derrick Henry with touchdown number 7 on the year. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. Elliott good on the extra point, and that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Under a minute to play here in the half. Time for a late drive.
It makes sense when you think about it. Hey, try and get a field goal, give yourself a lead going into the half. But if you're going to do this, you better have supreme trust in your quarterback. Supreme trust in the guy who's going to handle the football. Because if you turn it over here, not only do you go in down at the half, you've given the momentum squarely to your opponent.
Throwing on second down. Jackson. He's going to wind up and air it out. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there.
Come on,
But I'm just
set.
wondering if the
50,
pressure
play.
of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may force them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts
30 base.
as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number
61,
1.
matchbox, right. Let's go.
Looking to throw on second down. Tracy, he'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
On the deep ball. It's third down and 1 yard to go.
Ready, set.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Check 99.
This time they stay on the ground. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Ready.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
General West.
Come on, D. Switch.
Ready, ready.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And an alley to run. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
Let's go, boys.
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Let's go.
Ready.
Here are the
70,
Vikings now to
80.
start their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you're all looking for some separation in this ball
The
game.
adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down.
Here we go.
And
Here we
on
go.
3rd down, a
18
nickel
Gator.
formation here
22 jet
defensively.
Bomber. 22 jet bomber.
Let's see what you got.
Hey, Charlie.
6 guy.
Mike, 55.
Deep rip.
From the gun, Tracy. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
That'd be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the third quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
At their own 49-yard line.
Let's go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half two.
They want things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Ready. Switch. 80 weapon.
Jackson on first down. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot that they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do when you see a guy cutting in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
22, Jet, Bomber. 22, Jet, Bomber. We got 4.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
I got you, boy.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there, with touchdown number 7 on the year. And his guys have once again taken the lead.
4 down. Set, go. Check 66, bullet, high.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set, ready.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Seam 6, hit it.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Personally, I think they've got to go somewhere else with the football. They've got to bracket it out there in double coverage. Makes it hard to fit it in time after time.
It would have had to have been an absolutely perfect pass and not good enough.
Ready.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
You golf.
Don't be scared of it.
56.
Yep.
Mike,
X3. 2X, go.
Looking to throw. Tracy. Flushed out right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, and especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right.
Wahoo!
We got 3. We got 3.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending the guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Jackson now on third down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 8 yards there on a first down. This quarterback now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far. First and 10.
Check. 64. Weak.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On second down now, it's Hall. And some room to roam now. And all the way in for the touchdown. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready up.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive. It wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there may be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Go now.
They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. On first down, Tracy, he's going to loft it deep right sideline. Tried to drop it in there, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 13.
You can try and underthrow it and go back shoulder, but your timing has to be impeccable. And here, I think it was much more of a duck than a designed back shoulder throw.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive line.
The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there. 87 yards. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And that one makes this a 19-point game.
Makes the score Aviators 33, Vikings 14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
Set up. 60 outlaw.
Check 56. Come to my world.
Leaf River.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here.
That's it, baby.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Set. 50. Plant.
55, Mike. Hey, pick your game up.
5.
Here's second and 8. Making the catch is Sternberger. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down. This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10. And an alley to run. It's another 10 yards on that one, and another first down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Back now in Columbus. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the fourth. To throw on second down. Tracy, he'll take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
18 Gator.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to third and inches. Back to throw. Tracy. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Mike Williams that time. That'll bring up second down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. They've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jeffrey Simmons. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
55.
General West. Hey, Zoo.
Mike 55.
Throwing on third and long. Tracy.
That's the way.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated.
Ready.
The front
10,
and the
2,
back
stop.
really in sync.
fast,
The
stay
front
fast.
putting on the pressure, the
Move.
backside being ball hawks and picking
Ready.
passes off.
Looking to throw. Tracy. And this is going to be incomplete. The Vikings unable to convert here on fourth. And as a result, possession switches hands.
Let's go now.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs the most recent example. And now, and he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off around the 37. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step one. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now.
Blue
Now
draw
it's about
forfeit.
getting the ball in the end zone
Let's go, defense.
and hoping they
Let's
can
get
take it away again.
Still a three-score game, though, fourth quarter. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up in that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Watch the run.
So second down, still 10 yards to go.
Watch the
Ball on the
shift. Watch the
43.
shift.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
He wasn't ready.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
All day, baby, all day.
Kill.
Big grip.
And to give this time to the tailback. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Fourth down now after a loss of 2.
Fire.
On fourth down, Tracy. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jeffrey Simmons. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
4 down. Check. Let it go.
Now a give, right side. It's Porter. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
First and 10
Ready.
at the 24-yard
60
line.
out low.
We got double up. Check 52.
Right stone. Drive on.
Check 24.
Orbit.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
To throw on second and 10. Jackson escaping the pressure right. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
The extra point up and good. And that will bump the lead up to 26. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
On the ready.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down,
Caused all of that.
it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 36. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. 4 down. 4 down. Watch time. Watch now.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Touchdown! As his guys are in for 6. As his guys continue to pour it on. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Get ready.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Down.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Record.
X3. 218. Chop. Get it.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be 3rd down.
Come on, set. 60 outlaw. Pilot, 64, weak. Let's go.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he will be marked down short of the 1st as they get to him at the 29. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now.
Bam, bam.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's able to get the 1st before he's taken down at the 36. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
6-6, bullet high.
Watch twist.
Ready, ready.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Tracy. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jeffrey Simmons able to record his 5th sack of the season.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Give them a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
We've seen this offense go for it on 4th down already on this drive. I wonder if they'll go for it again.
I certainly wouldn't rule it out with these guys.
Ready.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Safe.
Recon, 132 fighter. Hey, exit. Yo, big grip.
On fourth down, Tracy, now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Ready to break.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10.
Hey, Delta, 5.
Back to throw. Tracy. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete.
Ready
A
up.
minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
High
So second and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 14. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
They'll run it now out of the gun. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for first. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Echo. 57.
From the gun on third down, Jackson nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. And they'll send out their punter now. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. Oh, and this turns into a mess as it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41.
Down. 18 Gator. Topper.
That's how the defense scored points.
Five. Go.
Try to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. So even with the pass interference, it's a completed pass. They'll go ahead and just take the play instead.
How about the effort? Making the catch despite the pass interference. Nothing else to be gained on the fly. No need to take the penalty. The play stands.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much